So check out this bit of awesomeness slash frustration. I got the control block installed, everything's wired up, and I just refreshed the Raspberry Pi OS and installed the control block service, compiled it, all that wonderful stuff, and went to power it up to check out fruits of my labor, and this is what happens. So press the reset, light comes on as expected, wonderful. See that it's booting up there, and then right away, look, it changes state, so that's good, but that is the powering down state. So something was amiss, right? And watch the rest of the boot up here. So then I get this message here, stop job is running for LSB, control block service init script. Like, what the heck? And then it powers down. So after a little bit of Googling, I figured it out. The control block is wired in such a way to make use of a toggle switch that remains on. It's not a momentary press switch, which is a bit disappointing because that means I can't use this momentary reset key or any of these other momentary keys to cycle the power. I'm going to have to either kludge this, destroy the key behind here and put a toggle switch, or I'm going to have to install a toggle switch somewhere here. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to use the keyboard to cycle the power, which is a little disappointing, but I bet I can come up with some other solution. I don't know, maybe turn that into a switch, or like I said, maybe I can pull this up and put a switch behind there, because watch what happens. If I hold it down, power comes on, and you'll see it changes to steady state. And everything's coming up just as you would assume. It does error out because I've got something misconfigured, but that's okay, I can fix that. So you see that comes up. Alright, so I'll deal with that error, but as you can see, it's on. So as long as I hold down power, it'll stay on, but clearly that's not going to work. But here's what happens when I remove my finger. Bink, right away. It does the power down. And you see it goes to the power down scenario. And it shuts itself off. So it is working as expected, so that's wonderful. I have not checked out the controllers yet. I see I built these custom interfaces. Very inexpensive and should be pretty durable, and I can use regular Cat 5 or Cat 6 Ethernet cables. So let's open this up. I'll show it to you. Okay, there's my keyboard coming into the Teensy 2.0. Next step is going to be rewriting that code so it compiles right. And that's going to actually allow me to use this as a USB keyboard for the Pi or externally. These are the wires that run to those, runs to the LED and to the reset switch, comes in and goes into the control block there. And here are all the wires that are going to the interface ports. So I'm guessing now I've got the interface port set up. I should focus there. Then I'll be able to play it the way I want to play it, and then I'll come back and do the code for the USB keyboard. So that's status of the project. Things are working well. Amplifier, I rewired it and moved the speaker to get out of the way of the keyboard that was bumping into it. Works really well now, and running the latest and greatest of Raspberry Pi or RetroPie. So if you want to leave a comment, give me some ideas for what to do about the switch. Like I said, whether to, I think that switch is behind here somewhere, so I'm probably not going to have enough room to, I don't know, maybe I could actually drill out a hole and mount a switch or something. I don't know, but then I could reuse that reset for something else and just put a switch on the back. But live and learn. Have a good one. Happy Thanksgiving.